my girls. Bring back my girls. Bring back my girls. Bring back my girls. Where they at? Bring back my girls. Get them back. Bring back my girls. Come on. Bring back my ladies. Bring back my girls. Bring back mine. 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 Bring back my girl. Bring back mine. 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 Bring back my girl. Girls. Bring back my 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 ladies. Bring back my girls. Bring back my girls. Bring back my girls. Bring back my girls. Where they at? Bring back my girls. Get them back. Bring back my girls. Come on. Bring back my girls.
I'm sorry that some of us actually wear cosmetics when we do drag. I'm also sorry that some of us do a cut crease, which takes significantly longer.
Got it.
I'm sorry that I can't put on 3 contrasting colors of eyeshadow in some random combination and call it a day.
It's the insecurities for me, sis.
It's the thing that they do drag that they actually don't for me, sis.
Well, it's the tips for me.
Where?
Bitch, I fully have a gig that I don't have to do anything for. And here you are about to play ukulele. And
Okay, but true tea, you don't know how much you're getting from that. And you made the video originally because you were told you were going to be getting a significant amount of money for it.
technically,
That never came.
it'll come because they're still doing the regular Pride as well. So I'll be getting paid twice. It's a whole thing.
When are they doing the regular Pride?
Girl, if it's any indication on how this recent Queer Black Excellence thing with Peppermint and Bob the Drag Queen and Widow Von Du and Heidi in Closet is going, only like about 60 people are going to watch anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Those numbers were low.
Yeah. Are we surprised?
No, it's probably because
Because the Twin Cities are racist?
that and the only thing that people advertise in this town are on their website, and you know how often do you go to TwinCitiesPride.com? Because me never.
Never.
Yeah, you know.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going.
That's
That's the worst thing I think I've ever.
I know you're doing.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
Not your time. It sounded just as good as her.
Just like right up there.
Just scream. Just don't scream.
Please stop.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I can't stop. I can't stop. Hi.
Hi.
What's going on? What's your tea, bitch?
T.
Shout out to Hannah.
Remember when your other student had to like do that and it was like on top of each other? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so Hannah. It's become like an inside joke between Hannah and I. Because I'll say like tea and she'll be like tea, or vice versa.
see, kids, it just get better. My tea. What's my tea? Do I have tea to spill? Oh, so off the top of my head. Oh my god! I rearranged my room.
Yeah.
Is that important? No, I don't think so.
You didn't bank up some tea?
I'm in Queer Black Excellence, sponsored by the Twin Cities Pride and other founding organizations. And I'm very honored to be a part of it because I didn't have to do anything for it. Again, I did what I was asked to do originally, and then they had another element that I'm getting another chance to be on the whatever.
Just don't ask when you're going to be performing.
I'm pretty sure it's today because it wasn't yesterday.
Maybe not today. Sorry, that was an obscure reference that
Is it musical theater related?
No, it's a reference to Emily's wisdom teeth video. Have you seen this?
Yes.
Okay.
My God. How are they supposed to know that?
No one's supposed to know that.
Okay.
No one's able to know that unless you've seen the video.
We
I mean,
love
it does have
insight.
like 60,000 views on it.
You think these 4 fuckers are looking up wisdom teeth videos? They're looking up Drag Race content.
Ew.
Um.
I'm really disappointed in your tea.
Well, bite me. What's your tea?
My tea.
Goddamn.
I should get the recording of the student doing that and make that our theme song for the tea section.
No. That's awful.
That's so wrong. HIPAA is being violated somehow, I think.
Somehow.
Oh,
HIPAA, I love her. She's from Newchester, right?
Newchester.
That's the city I just made up.
Clearly.
That's a great drag name, though. HIPAA?
HIPAA.
Yeah.
Hippopotamus.
No, just HIPAA.
HIPAA law.
Sickening.
HIPAA law.
HIPAA law.
That's kind of sick.
That's cute.
That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. My tea is. Fuck! I had tea.
Oh, so you want to come for me with not having my tea section prepared, and here you are without any tea. So,
my tea is that a
homosexual.
homosexual. Oh, I know what my tea is. So
They hit before.
I did not hit you that hard.
You're like, oh, I know, Pat.
So Tim and I on Monday went to a COVID-safe outdoor drag bingo.
Yes.
And for reference, at this point, I had agreed to be a part of a show that's happening digitally on
After
Saturday.
we talked all that shit about digital drag shows. To
Literally-
be fair, we haven't done much of them.
I've only done 2. This is my second
I've
one.
only done 1,
Yeah.
technically.
The only reason I'm doing it is because for some reason I care about that community.
Well, you know.
So anyways, we're out having drag queen bingo. And
Hosted by Jamie Monroe at the Muffin Top Cafe.
and that's all gonna get edited out.
I mean, I like we only edit out the shitty ones that we don't care for.
That's true.
So.
And it was just, it was a night of Kiki, so, wee, ho. And I hated it.
Yeah.
I hated myself the whole time.
Yep.
I was like, who is this asshole cunt?
Mm-hmm.
And where did Mike go?
Yeah. The sugar jumped out.
Sugar jumped. And I don't want to say they pressured me because I don't think it was pressured. I think I allowed it to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Just allowed things to happen that just don't align with my moral compass.
We talked a good amount about this because we both have taken serious steps back as far as drag is concerned. So, even though you went as Mike, they saw you as Sugar,
right,
and treated you as such and expected you to be in the same mindset as you were all those months ago when you were regularly Sugar, being shady, being cunty, being that girl with your girlfriends and your sisters, and sissy, being a person after you take off your wig and being the person in the wig are 2 different things. And
spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Most drag queens don't know the difference.
Yes. Most drag queens, they might take off their wig physically, but they're still that drag queen.
Right.
Throughout their entire personality and decision making.
I don't think I've met one drag queen who is not them with the wig off.
Yeah. And I try to think about that, and I don't think they're
really.
Lily is so different when she's out in drag. She's so much more quieter.
Yeah.
So demure.
She's the only one I can think of.
I would say
No, she's pretty quiet in drag.
Yeah. She's more sexual in drag.
That's true.
I don't know. Drag does give you that that confidence.
Yes.
And it does.
There's something about putting a wig on that
it brings out that inner bitch diva.
Right.
That, RuPaul always loves to say, like, everybody should get in drag one time.
Right.
Like, he's not wrong when he says things like that. Like, everybody needs to experience what it's like to be, like, that fierce bitch. But when you have that pressures of being a fierce bitch 24/7.
Right.
And
you can't tell me that Lemon is the same out of drag.
Right.
Is not the same out of drag.
Right, I know what you meant.
She's that person in and out of drag.
Right.
In or out of her Andrew Christian underwear.
The Pointer Sisters, in and out of their Andrew Christian underpants.
And a year-long supply of Raven Simone.
That's a lot of fucking money.
That's a lot of fucking money.
So, yeah, like, it was probably a very hard day.
It was really hard. It was a hard couple days after it, trying to process it.
Right.
But it definitely, like, affirmed that this is not my career. This is nothing outside of, like, maybe I could dress up and play a little bit every once in a while.
Dad and drag.
What?
Dad and drag.
Literally a dad and drag. Like, and that's why I agreed to do this show, because I was like, let's play.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to play it in 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all that's gonna get edited out.
Yeah, that's because I'm editing this week, bitch.
Who are you?
I'm Sugah. Who are you?
I'm Tim.
And this is Bring Back My Girls Podcast. The podcast where we talk about anything and everything RuPaul's Drag Race, except for right now, because we are talking about Canada's Drag Race, Season 1, Episode 5, The Snatch Game.
Come on, synchronicity.
That was pretty good.
The only thing I didn't say was the Snatch Game.
That's okay. I'll forgive you.
But,
But I don't know if Holly Awesome will forgive you.
I know Holly Awesome is unsubscribing as we speak.
I'm kind of drunk.
Already?
Yeah. I didn't eat much today. And I ran.
And I ooped.
My ball. Anyways, so we come back after time.
Oh, we're getting into it. Okay.
Oh.
Should we get into it?
Is there anything else to say?
No, I just, we just have we have this rhythm that we normally
and
you kind of just disrupted that.
Okay, well, I'm almost done with my drink and you're not, so catch up.
Wait.
You love that plastic clink, didn't you?
Save the planet.
I'm not your toy, not your toy.
That's the new theme song.
Over and over on loop.
Please don't edit that in there. Like, I know you're editing the podcast, but please don't put that in there. You're gonna. Oh my god.
You know what? All I know is that maybe our theme song is gonna change.
Please don't change.
And it's not gonna be the whole toy by Netta. It's gonna be.
Oh my god. Maybe I should be editing forever.
No.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into the podcast.
So Tainomi has left the building, and all the girls are like, "Oh, we love her," and everyone's like, "Oh, everybody's leaving," and I'm feeling so sad. Except for when Kine left because we hated her.
But Kine got robbed. Oh. This is how you know the producers they're not shit here. Because Kine would have been the perfect season-long villain.
Yeah.
And they sent her home episode 2. She clapped back. What?
I don't know. What?
Ask him if he's having a stroke.
Wait, I think I have to watch this video.
And I just host events and conversations around people having their best orgasms. So I'm going to be talking a lot about orgasms.
Wow.
Yep, so once again, the word sex and orgasms. So now you got 2 words that you're going to hear throughout this entire show.
What?
Is this Facebook Live?
No.
Talking about Korea?
No, this is
If
not.
you are not prepared for this,
Please
go ahead and step away.
I'm not prepared for
However,
this.
If you are prepared,
Then step away,
please
bitch.
leave us a question. And if you leave a question, we do also encourage you. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Type a question.
TVMA.
But my name is
Are
right there.
asking a question. We do encourage you to please.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I am fully recording right now. And when I open this, I'm reading out loud for everybody to know what I'm saying while I'm texting him back. OMG, I am fully recording right now, and when I open the link, The first thing said was sex and orgasms.
Welcome to Bring Back My Girls.
Right. How you spell orgasm? Found it. Nope. Orgasm.
ORGASM.
Orgasm. Yeah. I've never had one, so I don't know how to spell it.
At least not in 7 weeks.
OMG, I'm fully recording right now. When I open the link, the first thing that was said was sex and orgasms. So
I'm not your toy.
my listeners are gonna appreciate this. Speculate.
Speculations.
This fucking predictive text.
What if I just vomited on everything?
Okay, so yeah.
Okay, hold on.
You were saying time was being robbed.
Okay, but before that, so this guy always views my profile, and he's like 16 miles away, okay? He will view it once a day.
Yeah.
I messaged him.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, how's it going? Never responded. And this was like a week ago that I messaged him and continues to view my profile. Am I going to get murdered?
Block him.
No, because I want to fuck him. I want to top him. He's the kind of guy that I top.
What? Midwestern dads?
Yeah, who think...
With Under Armour hats?
Who look at me and assume that I'm a top because of my stature. And then I give them the worst sex of their life.
But they don't know the difference.
Oh. So we see Priyanka sitting on the couch saying that she's a top contender because she was voted Toronto's best drag queen.
Yes.
Great. No one cares because this is Drag Race and you don't have to be good at drag to be good at Drag Race.
Yes, I agree with that.
That's why you're going to make the top 4 next season.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
I don't think that's also true, but...
I fully think it's true.
Should we have a bet?
$10?
I can afford $10.
$10.
All right, let's
that she's going to be on it. I'm sorry. I'm left-handed.
You are. I was like, what kind of agreement is that? Okay, so for anybody who is wondering, edit her name out. Do the reverse thing. But we know a queen that's from Minneapolis that's going to be on season 13.
We've been told that she'll be on season 13.
And according to Sugah, she's making it to the top 4.
She is very
I don't
top
see it.
4.
I don't see it. I don't see it. We said the same thing about so many other queens.
Like Britta?
Yeah, like Britta.
But here's the thing.
We don't know what other queens are cast.
If Alva was on season 13, I would say middle of the road.
I'll say first out.
But she is what they love. She's this season's Gigi Good.
No, she's not.
She thinks she is.
No, she's not.
I think she is.
That's very far and few between.
You also don't see her very often.
I see her enough to know that she is creative.
I've seen her entire wardrobe.
Yeah.
And
I've
walked through the racks and I can tell you
I'm not doubting
that she's that level.
Yeah.
And she's that type of her drag is that type of drag that's going to put her in the top 4. Very Aquaria, very
what, bra and panty?
Skinny twink who's a little avant-garde.
First of all, not a twink.
She is a twink. She's
not a twink. She's more of a twunk variety.
She's tiny.
Yeah, but she still gives off like very masculine.
We
energy.
need to get into
She's
this.
more like a Pearl, and Pearl did not.
Her drag is better than Pearl.
All right, fine. We'll move on.
Okay.
Pearl's
fucking snake jumps. I've seen Pearl. Pearl ain't shit.
Oh my god.
Pearl's not shit.
I think Pearl's outfits are everything.
Now, after she got her Drag Race money, but even so, I saw her in Chicago in 2016. So that was what, 2 years after Drag Race? A year after Drag Race?
Yeah.
The most boring, basic Leo I've ever seen, and she did her signature claw at the sky lip syncing maneuver.
Oh, her Pearl smash.
Yeah. Anyways, it's a new day in the workroom. Top 8, but that's not very impressive when you only have 10 queens.
You mean bottom 8?
Because I don't see a top in sight.
Rita. Everybody apparently is getting on each other's nerves.
She gives me very verse queen.
Ooh, Rita?
Yeah.
I get top. Let's text her. Let's find out.
Message her on Instagram. Are you a top?
I'm gonna send her, from Beating My Girls, Twitter, at Rita Baga. Settle a bet for me. Are you a top?
We'll see what she says.
Because normally I can look at Queen's likes until.
Yeah.
But her likes are all like compliments of her right now. I mean, I'm sure because she's on TV.
Right.
But anyway.
So
Alona.
Elona is like.
I know what I'm saying.
I was gonna walk off stage, and Bobo and Priyanka are like, "You stupid cunt!
How dare you
disrespect
us, the competition, the
judges,
drag,
RuPaul?
Like you are disrespecting an entire community of gay people. And how could you?"
I love that they're going after her.
And she's like, "How dare you invalidate my feelings?"
And they're gonna say, we all play many cards in this competition, but we should never. Or she goes, just don't play the victim card. Okay. KK.
And that was kind of spicy.
I loved it.
But also, I mean,
T.
She seems like the kind of girl that's never been told that. Mm-hmm. So, to just be like, oh my God.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm gonna come. Okay.
But anyway, Brock walks in. And
not Brock.
Brock walks in.
I love this perm.
I don't. And he says the library is open, bitches.
Oh, pit crew.
In the great tradition of Paris, Ontario is burning. Fuck that. Please don't ruin my goddamn reading challenge. But let's look at these reads. So, do you have any favorites from Priyanka?
We had to wait 2 seasons of Drag Race
for a spinoff
to get a reading challenge. Mm-hmm. And we get this?
Yeah,
This is what we get?
Well,
Canadian reads?
Would you rather have it at all?
No.
Oh, boy.
Don't give me bad reads.
Well, what do you think of the reading challenge as a whole? Like, are there any ones that stand out to you?
I don't think of it.
Lemon was really good.
Lemon was...
She's like, the only thing you're fucking is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Kiara saying, Boa, I can't wait to go to the gym with you so I can use you as an exercise ball.
I didn't like that one.
What's her name? Jimbo reads Rita Baga and then immediately apologizes because she actually is like, I don't mean that. You're actually really great.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
Alona Verley is not great.
No.
She doesn't know what the word pedestrian means. Am
I surprised?
I forget Scarlett Bobo. What did
her looks were a no-no.
Okay. Rita Baga is there as well.
It was disappointing.
It was there.
Was it?
Yeah. I mean, they're all recycled reads at this point.
But you don't have to recycle reads if you're good at reading.
Yeah, like Lemon.
Right.
Like, I feel like Lemon just used jokes from a joke book, but they're still fresh.
Right.
Because everybody else is like, you're Two-Faced. All this, all that, and everything.
Right.
So, Lemon wins the mini challenge.
I want you to create a read for one of these girls.
Okay. Let's see. You put me on the spot here.
Mm-hmm. You can choose any of them.
Lemon. I love how your drag name matches your style. Sour.
That's the best you can do.
You put me on the spot, sis.
I'll give you 10 seconds to think.
Okay, well, you go first, and then I'll think.
Okay. I was waiting for you to be done.
That's what I would say to Alona Verley.
So, that's pretty funny.
Thank you. It took me 10 seconds.
Alona Verley.
Mm-hmm.
Never in my life have I been a bigger fan of Sharkboy and Lavagirl until I saw your teeth.
Priyanka, I love how before the competition you gave us true Aladdin realness, except you never met the genie and you remained poor.
What?
That was a long one. You know, like in Aladdin before he became the prince.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
But it was a little racially insensitive and true. So, Kiara, why are you still here? Something like
Period.
that.
Period.
You know, that tease. All right, let's move on.
I'm sorry. I mean Boa.
Okay. Oh,
That's
my.
a double read.
Oh my gosh.
These girls make it too easy to read, though.
Yeah, I mean, look at their faces.
I mean, look at their drag.
You know,
Alona Verley.
this is a read.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
This is a read to everybody. You know, it's not about winning the competition, because if you lose well enough, you get to host season 2 of Canada's Drag Race.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
That was pretty good.
Thank you. Bad Jimbo.
Bad Jimbo.
Oh.
Rita Baga. Just fuck me already.
Just fuck me, please, fuck me. Anyway,
Oh my god.
Let's stop reading these girls.
The reading challenge was terrible. And guess what?
We're
It's
playing
Snatch
Snatch
Game. In case you
Woo.
didn't know from the title of this episode
Yeah.
and the title of this episode of Drag Race.
How do you feel about Snatch Game? In general.
Snatch Game? When I hear the word Snatch Game, I get excited,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm always disappointed.
Yikes.
If
Snooki wants mush mush.
like, I don't know if there's a season of Snatch Game that I go, nice, where I'm thoroughly entertained the whole time.
I think season 7 was pretty good.
Okay.
With the, I mean, no, like they were all pretty good. Like the only ones that weren't good were Jenny the Orpheus and Max when they did Raven and Sharon Needles. But I think
do
the Pearl.
not think Pearl was great, but
I'm getting very excited.
I don't think
Shut
that
up.
the winner was very good.
There was 2 winners.
No, the winner of season 7.
Ginger Minch?
Ginger Winch did not. No, the whole season.
Ginger Minch
The whole season.
of season 6, yeah.
Oh my
Ginger
god,
Minch.
Tora Hyman? Who is that?
Violet.
Violet Chachki.
Yeah.
She was terrible.
Oh, as Alyssa Edwards?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. Well, she was safe. Doesn't matter. But anyway, Faggot and Makeup, I mean, Jeffrey Boyer Chapman walks in to discuss with the girls what their choices are for Snatch Game.
Tries to get Lemon not to be Jojo Siwa.
Because he doesn't know who she is.
Yeah.
And I love that choice. That is hilarious.
So fucking good.
We see Priyanka getting ready to be Miss Cleo as best
Is
she
that
can.
appropriation? A little bit.
I think it is one of the, well, like, Miss Cleo's close enough to whatever the fuck she is, so I don't know. Like,
Oh my god.
are any of them women? So it doesn't really matter.
Oh, we're gonna get into that conversation.
But Jeffrey's talking to Kiara, and she's gonna be Mariah Carey. Specifically, the festive version of Mariah Carey, the Christmas edition. I always say every Christmas it's Mariah Carey time because she owns Christmas.
Yeah.
I fully think that she created Christmas, and she was the first.
Is she Jesus?
I think so.
I think she might be
Jesus
our Lord
has-
and Savior.
Jesus
Jesus
has-
as Christ.
Huge tits.
Jesus has huge titties.
I'm getting that tattooed on myself.
Oh my
Our Lord and
god.
Savior.
Alona is being
A
Rebecca.
cock destroyer.
And I could tell from that. Oh my god, her and Barry Hannah get along so well.
Because they say the same jokes every time?
Yeah, the one joke that's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I still love Rebecca Moore. And
I love Rebecca Moore, but I hate Alona Furley.
Oh.
SANNEDDOOLE. Fanny Dooley. Fanny Dooley loves spoons but hates forks. Why do you think that is? Fanny Dooley loves Rebecca Moore but hates Alona Furley. Why do you think that is?
That was a lot, and I hated every single second.
Did you ever watch Zoom?
Yeah, I watched Zoom, but I don't retain the information.
FANN.
The only thing I liked from
W.
Zoom was the theme song and when they taught us how to do rounds.
Fanny Dooley was that. It was that segment, bitch. FA, and they're like all like clapping and like doing bass. They're like appropriating stomp. This is.
Sugar, is that you?
Fanny Dooley.
So my name is Tim Dooley,
Yeah, it's spelled different though.
and a lot of people, it doesn't matter, a lot of people remind me of a song about a man being hung.
Anytime anyone sings that to me when I say your last name is Dooley, I say that's racist, and that's racist. But not walk a mile.
That's racist. And that's been your anti-racist resource of the week.
Yeah.
The song Tom Dooley.
Because that's about lynching.
Yeah, please don't.
Please don't sing that.
Please don't refer to me as Tom Dooley or remind me of that song being very close to my name, Tim Dooley, because I work at a community center. So old people remind me every day after calling me brother. So they say, "See you later, brother." And I'm like, "All right, chief." I love saying chief.
All right, colonizer.
You got it. Scarlet Bobo talks to Jeffrey about being Liza.
Elijah.
And Boa talks to Jeffrey about 3 choices. Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
Hilarious.
Cyndi Lauper. And who else?
It doesn't matter because
Her Cyndi Lauper was
her
really good.
Cyndi Lauper was impeccable. And Jeffrey Boyer Chapman goes,
I don't know
I don't know about that. You can't really make a Cyndi Lauper
The
funny.
only thing I know about Cyndi Lauper is girls who want to have fun. I don't know anything else because I'm a bad gay.
Well, I mean, are we going to get into it? Are we going to get into it?
No.
Okay. So anyways, let's move on to Snatch Game.
Snatch Game.
Brooklyn wearing a suit.
Brock.
Brock wearing a suit. We have Colin and Justin,
Who
some
are Scottish people.
European faggots.
They apparently they're like the Canada version of the Property Brothers.
Ugh, gross.
Except they're actually fucking each other.
Oh, cute. So let's go down the line.
Wait, Stacey Melchior was
Melchior
was on the red carpet before to say hello to all the girls.
That's true.
I like how they added that in there for this season.
That's that was cute. So let's go through each girl and say if she was good or not.
So we have we have Boa as Gypsy Rose Blanchard, and let me tell you, that is hilarious in itself.
Right. If only her performance matched.
Gay people are rotted, gutted, disgusting. The fact that we're not allowed, but we make fun of this awful story of this little girl who was being forced medicines for diseases she's never had.
Yeah.
Because her mother had a disease that made her think that everybody had a disease or something. Gag. Have you watched the act?
No.
Honey, I only watched 1 episode and I
couldn't
said
do it.
I'm done.
I couldn't do it.
It is so
Some white people should.
traumatic.
Yeah.
It is insane how literal, and I'm watching this show and I'm like, this is actually a thing, and I believe it so well. These actor portrayals are so good. I stand.
Right.
This is so awful. So for that alone, I love it.
But her performance was a miss.
No, she wasn't offensive enough.
Right.
And if you're gonna be sitting next to somebody who's sniffing ashes and offering it to the child,
referencing the smell of her own vagina.
Yeah, like that fell down on the floor
Right.
and said, "Smell my fingers." Like,
You
Boa
do
didn't
better.
take it there.
No. And she's a
as-
comedy queen.
Is she?
She's supposedly.
To where we have Jimbo who went
There.
He went around the corner, down the street.
Joan Rivers.
Bitch, it's Joan Rivers. First time ever having Joan Rivers on Snatch Game.
Really?
Yes.
Sickening. So good.
Amazing.
Amazing.
So funny.
Made Snatch Game worth it.
And painted actually very well.
I think Jimbo can paint. I think Jimbo chooses to paint poorly. Up next, we have Lemon as JoJo Siwa.
Loved this so much.
Should have won.
You think so?
I think her performance of JoJo Siwa should have won, but her runway caused her not to win.
I suppose. Like, she really was JoJo Siwa through
She
and through.
was
She did not turn it
real.
off.
It was fucking. I was crying.
Even looking
so like she put that wig line so far back. It
Honey,
is
like, my favorite thing is that, like, even when she's not answering a question, she's dabbing and
right.
posing
She's
and
in
dancing.
character. The speech impediment. It's so good.
I'm so glad to be here by and don't see why, and I'm so
Right.
It's like, oh my god.
I sometimes like to hate watch JoJo Siwa, and she did it.
She
did it.
You know, Lemon has a TikTok. She has to have.
She has to have TikTok. Yeah.
It's like she
She's,
did a
is she wearing a
great-
bald cap?
I think she's wearing a ball cap.
And then put the wig on. That's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Like, you know, I got to give Lemon her tens.
She did it.
She did really, really well. Who did not do well? Priyanka.
As Miss Cleo was a snooze.
She didn't see this one coming.
She sure didn't.
No, she
Walter
didn't.
Mercado wishes. I'm kidding.
Shut up, dumb bitch.
Okay.
It was. I have nothing good to say about her, Miss Cleo. She didn't have one good. Like, I did laugh when she's like, "Oops," when she didn't. She's like, "I thought as a sidekick you would know that." Oh well, oops.
Oops. Yeah, that was
funny, but like it wasn't funny at the same time.
It wasn't funny enough to like be a Snatch Game funny. Up next, we have a messy mug.
Rita Baga as Edith Piaf, and I honestly,
this is when I thought she was 40 because she just wasn't funny.
I would disagree with you there because she had so many levels. She basically made this character die in front of us.
That's
like
true.
How apparently Edith Piaf also did.
Okay.
Like, the more Snatch Game went on, the more she receded lower and lower and was answering questions like hunched over. That's grim. That's gossip.
I agree. Up next was Scarlett Bobo as Laisha.
It's Lisha. It's Lisha.
It's Laisha.
She did all right.
It was fine. It
Yeah,
was safe.
Safe. Yeah, you know, whatever.
Up next was Kiara as Mimi.
She wasn't Mimi.
She thought she was Mimi, though.
She gave me very Naomi doing New York. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Please help. Please stop me.
Please
Make it stop.
send help.
I don't know. I just want it to be over. I'm ready to lip sync.
Speaking of wanting it to be over, up next we have Ilona Verley as Rebecca Moore, the Cock Destroyer.
Yep.
They liked her.
Yeah, I mean...
They liked her.
They like her. They really I don't think she was terrible. But
I don't
she
think she
wasn't the best.
She was not.
She wasn't as worse as Miss Cleo and Kiara.
No, but she wasn't good enough to get any kind of accolade.
So safe.
I think she was worse than Bobo.
Bobo wasn't bad, but Bobo was also safe.
Right. So, like, put it in the same category? No.
Okay. All right. Well, that was Snatch Game, and I don't really give two shits about the actual answers.
Oh, God. Because no one wins. Who
Yeah.
cares?
You know who won? Brooklyn.
Brooklyn won.
She's hosting. Do you think next season they're gonna have like another judge hosting
Please
Snatch
just
Game?
let Brooklyn have her moment.
I don't.
Forever.
She doesn't deserve it. She's not RuPaul.
She's a great drag queen, though.
Ugh.
Corona?
I was choking on something. I think it's. Anyway, we're back in the workroom. It's a new day in the work. It's Elimination Day.
Elimination Lopez Day.
And Kiara fully thinks she's about to lip sync, and that's very valid because she did going to. And Priyanka's talking about how it's like she did a bad job, and immediately Ilona's like, Priyanka, you shouldn't play the victim card. And that's when I was like, okay, Ilona. Edit that out.
Okay.
But the category, the runway is Night of 1,000 Celine.
And I was so excited, only to be so disappointed.
Oh, that's so sad. Is there any mirror talk that needs to be discussed?
Do we get the Bobo?
We I know we talked to Jimbo about having to be funny in order to like, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's cool. I think we should go to the runway.
Let's do it. So our special guest host this week is
some lesbian, some dyke in a great jacket.
Oh my god. How dare you? It's Mary Walsh. I'm assuming a Canadian comedian.
Yeah, they're all Canadian. Everybody on this is a Canadian.
Yeah. In a great jacket.
It's a cute jacket.
Faggot Boyer Chapman is here. We don't see Brooklyn. Oops. We don't see Brooklyn in a...
Her Andrew Christian's underwear?
I wish.
No.
In a bang.
Girl, just look at her fucking Instagram. You'll see it. It's everywhere. She shows her crusty ass all the time.
And Stacey McKenzie being the mother to all of us that we wish we had.
Being the person that should be in the middle. Yeah, I agree.
That's tea, bitch.
That's gossip.
That's gossip.
Let's get to this runway.
So there are categories 9,000 Celine's being Celine Dion.
Yes. First up is Alona. Nope, I keep getting them
Boa.
confused. It's Boa.
Because they're both fat.
I think she looks beautiful. But she also...
She looks cheap.
Listen, it's cheap, but it is appropriate enough for a club.
Oh, in a club it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
But this is not club race. This is drag race.
It's not club race. Well, then Jeffrey should get another wardrobe. Next up is Scarlett Bobo in...
The look was a no-no.
It was bed sheets draped.
It was...
I mean, it's also Celine Dion, so, you know, can't really... Celine Dion...
Come for Celine Dion like that.
Okay.
This is what we will not tolerate and stand on this podcast.
Listen, here's the thing. I love Celine's quirky French auntie like vibes, but she is a kooky bitch.
She's fucking nuts, and that's why we love her.
So that's why when I say Celine also had on bed sheets draped on her sleeves, like Scarlett Bobo recreated, I'm not wrong.
Scarlett Bobo, the sleeves looked like she attached them to a Forever 21 homecoming dress, and it's a no for me.
It's the same fabric.
It's a no for me, dog.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just okay. It was like, you know.
It was not my favorite.
No. Kiara.
Go home.
She looked cute.
She looked cheap.
I hate her mug.
Yeah.
Terrible mug. Also, the easiest costume to fucking do.
Right.
It's a fucking mini skirt.
That's not
body.
true. The easiest costume you could do would be Celine's pink mini dress from the Taking Chances World Tour.
Rita Baga looking like a scientist.
Oh my god.
Eurovision.
I wish it was executed better, but I didn't hate it.
I fully just think that Rita Baga is like this big dude.
Yeah.
So that's why it's not reading that well.
It did not it was not executed well. It was just like some of the like shape could have been a little bit better. Yeah,
that's what it is.
But she served like very Celine on the runway.
Yeah.
Like as far as attitude's concerned.
You would know. Next up is Jimbo looking like a whole snack.
And the thing I love about this is Jimbo said, I'm going to do Celine, but I'm going to make it drag.
And also make it Jimbo. Like, what Celine had on was not this.
No.
But it
was the same
so
silhouette.
referenced.
Right. It's
so good.
This is how you do it.
This is how you do drag, bitch.
And this is how you do a Celine homage.
She said, I am not a clown right now. I'm a fierce bitch. But you know who's not a fierce bitch? Lemon.
I made this gown. This was the first gown I ever made.
Well, you wore pads. And I don't see a bird chest underneath your fucking goddamn...
I shaved at that point. So...
This is so basic. It's blue satin. At
It's
least
not
6
even
yards.
satin. It's like a two-way stretch.
You know,
It's
who doesn't need stretch? Fucking Lemon.
right. She's there's no shape. She has no shape.
None.
Yeah, it's a boot for me. Speaking
And
of boot,
Alona Verley said, I'm going to just do me.
Alona Verley said, "I'm gonna give you cheap Club Celine Dion."
I didn't realize that, like, the pants were, like, backwardsy, kind of, or, like, the shorts were backwards. Don't get me wrong. It's still a serve from the waist up. I love that coat.
It's giving me very diaper.
Yeah, I don't like that diaper's not cute.
Not cute.
But then we have Priyanka in her wedding dress. It's a replica.
Sickening.
It's everything.
Sickening. And then it reveals into a beautiful gold Billboard Music Awards 2016 gown where she received her
And a cheap wig.
in a terrible cheap wig.
Terrible. That stays on. Spoiler alert. But we get our safe queens who go backstage immediately to take a nap.
Yep.
Alona and Scarlett Bobo say goodbye. But just like we said
Sissies.
just like we said earlier with the girls in the Snatch game, Boa didn't really take it there like she could have.
Right.
Kiara was not Mimi. Rita Baga, they wanted her to explain her runway choices because I guess Canadians don't know who Celine Dion is on the judging panel.
Gross.
And they also praised her for her Snatch game, which was pretty great. What's her name? Jimbo did a really great job at Snatch game and burned the runway.
Literally.
Burned the runway.
Burned it.
Who are the other two that are there? Priyanka.
They loved her runway.
They loved her
she
runway.
also burned it.
Also burned the runway, but Womp won the Snatch game.
Mm-hmm.
And
Lemon.
Lemon, they said nobody can act their way out of that dress. When Mary Wash said that, I was like, oh my God.
They came for her.
Make her a permanent judge.
They rightfully read the filth out of her gown. And I really do think that if she wore a better outfit, she would have won Snatch Game. She would have won this whole episode.
Are we the judges on Canada's Drag Race? Because we're just like mean.
But we're accurate. They're mean and not accurate. Except for Brooklyn.
She just, like, they're all just reading these girls to filth.
And I stand.
It's incredible. But everybody goes backstage because, they, dismiss the queens. And Kiara is like, bitch, I'm ready to take a bitch down. What's popping? What's this? What's whatever? Woo, woo, woo. And Priyanka's like, I don't know. It's going to be either me or Boa. Everybody thinks it's Boa. Everybody thinks it's Priyanka. I did not see Priyanka being in the bottom.
I didn't either.
I
thought this was going to be Boa.
I thought Boa too. But, when they bring them back to the main stage, they say, Boa, you're safe.
Gag!
Even Boa was like, okay. But Kiara and Priyanka are in the bottom with Jimbo being our winner.
Yes!
Rita's safe. Lemon is safe. And they lip sync to Drive All Night by Celine
I Drove All
Dion.
Night.
Okay. I Drove All Night, which is a cover of a song.
By who?
I forget. It's somebody really, really famous. Hold on, let me.
And to be honest, they both serve it.
They do. I do think that Kiara was maybe doing too much.
Yes.
I feel like she could
was
have.
desperate.
It's Roy Orbison. He was the original. She said, "I want to show you all I can dance." But the thing about Priyanka's lip sync, she give you levels.
Yes.
It's like
Priyanka's a smart lip syncer.
Yes. It's one thing to know how to dance, and it's another thing to like be able to like have like the levels and of lip syncing where you need to be up dancing in the next part, so you need to connect with your audience.
Stacey McKenzie's gagged this whole time.
But Priyanka serves it.
She does.
Kiara does too. But, unfortunately, they were living for Priyanka more. And
they get a standing O.
Standing O from Miss Stacey McKenzie. And they announced that Priyanka, you stay.
Shantae, baby.
Shantae, you stay because you're supposed to be in top 4.
Kiara, your shoes fell off.
Yeah, that's when you knew she lost, and also her stockings are fucked up.
Right. And so is that grill.
And that hair.
and all of it. So we say goodbye to
Kiki. You want to be on All Stars?
I didn't came here to make friends. I came here to make lasagna.
That was so.
I know.
Don't get ahead. We don't want to spoil the kids.
It's the best.
Could you imagine if anybody's listening to this podcast because they don't have cable or something, or they don't know Canada's Drag Race and just ruined it?
I don't think Hannah's watching it.
Isn't she in the UK?
Yeah.
Wait, she doesn't watch it, but she listens to our podcast?
Yeah.
That's a true bitch right there.
That is a true bitch.
That's a true bitch. Anyway,
Kiara uses a whole tube of lipstick.
have fun cleaning.
Love it.
But, just like we say every episode, you can follow
You
us.
shouldn't have been here in the first place.
You can follow us on social media. Miss Sugar Shots is on Twitter.
Hi.
That's SUGAH. That's how you spell sugar. You can find Timisarocker on all socials and Obey Svedka on some social media. Bring Back My Girls podcast at gmail.com. Bring Back My Girls on Facebook. Like that shit. BB My Girls on Twitter. We can be listened to for free on Listen Notes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, yeah. SoundCloud. Can somebody fact check all these places as well? We could be saying things. But since you're on the Patreon, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for $3 is $3.
$3. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the new $3 level where you get
videos of Sugar pissing herself.
No, we don't. We want them to subscribe.
Okay.
So, but we will send you something in the mail for free.
We will do that.
Yeah.
We will. Well,
And
not for free because you paid for it.
Yeah. Well, technically, yeah, you pay $3 for it, but it's worth a lot more than $3.
Tea.
So.
It's worth $2.
$3. Yes. Anything else?
That's all I got.
Oh my god, I think this episode is over.
I think it is too. Until next time.
Thank you for tuning into Sibling Rivalry Podcast. I've been your host, Monet Exchange.
Okay, I'm out of here.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.